Welcome back, guys, to Sensei and the Pupil. I am Sensei Paul, here with Sensei Cray and Sensei Devin.
Hey, guys.
Guys, we're back. We were late, but we're back. 2 episodes, new episodes, Rurouni Kenshin. We just got to Kyoto. It was a walk. Finally. It was, I was waiting for it. You know?
They're almost fast as Central. It'd only be 5 minutes. Sorry.
No, you're all right. No. At least you know the names. So, they're finally in Kyoto, and they happen to meet, what's her name? The ninja girl?
Makimachi?
They meet Makimachi's family, so-called. We know her family is the Oniwaban group, but they're dead. Not all of them, apparently. She's got some relatives here in Kyoto. The grandpa who was up in line to be the leader of the Oniwaban group. He kind of looks like it. He seems like a Master Roshi, like he's built as fuck, but he just looks old.
Ninja,
yeah. Ninja. There's always one. There's always one old man that's like OP as fuck.
Yeah, well,
for the most part.
Is he OP?
You see his backflips? Yeah, we'll find out.
It doesn't seem like he's OP.
We'll find out. But did you see them backflips in the back flashback?
No.
Yeah. He straight went like fucking 8 backflips and then. Anyways, that's him for real. We meet him and we meet the other. So it seems 2 maids and 2 workers at the hotel, but they're actually spies. They're ninja spies.
Right.
So they decide to keep the truth about everybody's death, Yotoko and everybody, a secret. A little bit longer. But Kenshin tasked this former master spy with another mission. Can you find this swordsmith for me? Because if you guys remember, he broke his sword in the last battle. Of course, his old man is only happy to help. He forces him like, yeah, you can't deny. It's fucking. I don't know if you watch in Japanese. Yeah. His Japanese laugh was It's like, yeah, I'm gonna help you. Even I don't care what you say. I'm gonna help you.
Also, our boys in Kyoto too.
Aoshi. You see that later on too.
Big ass sword just walking through the hall, like the walkways.
Pretty much everybody is in Kyoto at this point.
I thought swords were banned in this world.
It is. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, bro. But like nobody stops them from just walking through the street with a big old sword.
You try to mess with them.
Yeah, I know.
See how that goes.
Well, if you remember, hey, give me that. If you remember from the first arc, which you probably won't because you hated it, the police have a special unit where they can only wear swords too.
Right.
So
what happened to them?
Well, they're corrupt.
Kenshin kill them all?
No, they were corrupt. No, he don't kill. Remember? So
you knock him out.
The cops that are probably in the area probably see him like, oh, that guy's a baton. I can't go to this guy.
Okay, fair enough.
So anyways, forward. So Aoshi's there, and everybody's there. Kagome, I swear. Every black-haired girl that's a simp for their fucking main character.
Kaoru.
Yeah, Kaoru's there. Everybody's there. You don't see what's his name yet. Sonosuke, but he's there.
He's coming. Obi.
So we find out that the swordsmith that Kenshin is looking for is dead.
Yes. His name is Arai Shaku, by the way.
Survived by his son, though.
By his son, the other Shaku.
Arai Seiku.
Seiku is what I said. I know what I'm talking about. So he's alive. His son's alive, but
pacifist.
He's a pacifist.
That's the pacifist.
Pacifist, dude.
So it turns out that they go to the shop and they say, hey, I don't see any swords. I see kitchen knives. But Kenshin recognizes masterwork when he sees it. He says, man, let me get one of the knives. He said, daikon radish in my pocket for some reason.
Yeah, big one.
That was funny.
And when he pulled that out, I was like, damn, what else is he hiding in his...
That's pretty gay, dude.
But you didn't even see that. Like, how big was that fucking thing for it not to stick out?
Yeah, it had to be like down here.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Right. Was it a radish? So
is that a radish? You have to see, you know?
So he cuts it in half with this knife, and he ends up putting it back together somehow. I don't know.
So
that's
cool.
not physically. It's not.
Is it not? Because he said like I cut it to where there's no damage.
It's a reverse cut.
Can you do that though in real life?
I don't know.
If you can do that in real life, it's cool.
The key is to not damage the skin after you cut it. That makes no fucking sense. All right. Anyways, he shows a reverse cut, and we find out that he will not make this sword. They ask him why not. He's a pacifist.
Yeah.
And he just doesn't want to be like his dad. His dad regretted it, on his deathbed, and he doesn't want to follow his dad's footsteps. He disagrees. But he just so happens to have his dad's last sword, and it's special, but he doesn't give it to Kenshin.
It's never been opened, right?
Unsheathed.
Unsheathed, yeah.
You'll see. we'll see it at some point. So fast forward to the next episode, or kind of towards the middle of both, at the end of both, the beginning of the other.
Is this Sakamoto?
Shut up.
Is it?
Shut up. So,
What the fuck?
so, backstory coming up. So you find out that Shishio is already there in his base. Everybody's like, who the master?
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Sorry.
Relax.
Well, I was gonna go like this, but they didn't look right either. So
Relax.
they're hitting his staff, and he has his henchmen already there. You see like the mafia type guy with the big old fur coat, and then all of a sudden you see Cho, who happens to be one of the 10 swords. Fucking broom cut.
Yeah. Is that what this called? Broom cut? Okay.
I don't know. That's what the kid said. He said,
yeah.
"Sweet."
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense, actually.
You find out. Well, I found out, or y'all didn't know this, but in the English version of the old school one, that guy has a Texas accent.
Yeah.
The guy.
There's quite a few guys with Texas accents, huh?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There's a few. The girl who runs the Akabeko from the first town, she has a Texas accent too. Yahiko. So, anyways, so Cho he's a rascal. He doesn't want to listen to anybody, and he hears that.
He's one of the 10 swords too, right?
Yeah, I said that.
Said that.
Yeah, I said that.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Someone's
He's
paying
a
attention.
sword hunter, right?
Yes, he is Cho the sword hunter, and he finds out that this blacksmith
Whoa.
happens to have one sword from his father, and he is a collector of his father's work. He has a lot of them.
What a coincidence.
A guy called a sword collector collects swords. So, anyways, he ends up harassing the blacksmith and he slashes at his wife kind of, but he takes the kid, takes his son, cute little son. Shake hands. So he's cute, and Kenshin hears about this, and of course my boy, Knight Rurouni, he wants to do something about it. So he ends up fighting Cho. You don't see the whole fight.
So they make it to the place where the sword is at,
Yeah.
Right.
and then they start to throw
The
down.
burial
They
ground
start
of
to
his
throw
father.
down.
Now,
Right.
It wasn't even a fight, actually. It's just really Kenshin showing off how badass
Well,
he is. How flexible.
The sword hunter hasn't really pulled out his sword yet.
That's true.
Exactly.
His special sword.
You got my spares,
You
pretty much.
yeah, so you get to see like the sword that is wrapped around basically his abdomen.
That's not armor.
Makes no sense.
No, wait, actually.
Well, homegirl from Demon Slayer.
Hold
used
up
to
now.
like
Hold up now.
It makes so much sense about a sword that's gonna spin you when you.
that. Sure.
You'll see how he uses it, but that's actually a historical sword. There's swords like that. I swear to God, real life.
It's a
Look it
whip
up.
sword.
Look it up. Okay.
How does he even hold his consistency? Whatever.
Metallurgy. So,
Metal stick.
so
Blacksmith, sorry.
we see the beginnings of the fight. You see Kenshin use his sheath the whole time. Ryosho Shin, Ryutsu Suga. That's pretty much he like breaks the sword on his back, and then he like suplexes him in the midriff. But it turns out he has what Devin was talking about: armor, sword. We'll find out in the next episode because the son comes up and says, "Wait, be careful. That's my father's secret, like one of his
my
secret
God.
projects." Because he knows, bro. He knows what's up.
Why are all the swords by his father? And if that's the case, why does he not have a way bigger shop? Should his father have been rich if he's well renowned? Sorry.
Dude, maybe
Well, he was like the master swordsmith.
So should he have
You
a
know?
bigger shop to
He-
leave to his
the
son?
dad. No, well, maybe the son was like, "Nah, I'm good, bro. That's you."
Or maybe the shop did used to be bigger, and now that this dude only sells kitchen knives,
True.
maybe he had to, downsize.
Okay.
True.
Okay.
Like, what's your problem?
I just
Maybe he's his own man. Maybe he's like, "I don't need you, dad."
I just don't like these episodes
Yeah.
that lead up to shit and don't do anything.
That's true, and that's why I'm disappointed in this episode. But it's okay. We're gonna see the real fight coming up soon. So that's Cho versus Rurouni. Everybody's here. I mean, you guys obviously know what's coming up. I'm just gonna ask anyways. What do y'all see happening?
Cho,
What do y'all think's gonna happen?
Cho getting his ass whooped. Wait, what?
That's
what,
it.
What weapons get you using?
Exactly.
Someone's
nothing
gonna give.
for now.
Yeah, I was gonna say someone's gonna get the sword and then give it to Rurouni.
It's gonna be a Sakamoto just somehow.
And remember, they
Swear
thought
to
about
God,
giving
it's
it to
not
him.
about it.
The wife really wanted him to have it because he
It's
felt
never
like
been
it
on
was
shoes, so they don't know whether it's one of those backward
exactly.
swords or not, or they don't know what it
Exactly.
is.
Why would
We're
it
gonna
better,
get backstory.
It better not be a backward sword
Why?
because that's stupid. The Sakamotos weren't even mainline swords. I read the lore on it. It's a sword used for training, really.
But don't you? You know what? I'm not gonna ruin it. I'm not gonna ruin
Like,
it.
why would you make a heavily sword a training sword?
Why would a killer blacksmith make something like that?
Because he's dumb.
Maybe he wants to change his ways, Cray. Maybe his son fucking judged him too quickly and said, "My dad only makes death machines." And little does he know.
Dude, are you spoiling
No,
shit?
I'm trying not to. Okay,
That's
anyways,
crazy.
we'll see what it is next episode for sure.
Before you end it, you
Wow.
you missed something I wanted to bring up.
What?
Shishiyo's men, they had a special kind of sword they were trying to get, the Gladius sword. You remember that?
Oh, for Shishio?
No, for his army.
Oh.
I think he was trying to get a special sword for his army. Like that sword was like
Yeah.
a giant-sized sword or something. You don't remember that?
Yeah,
Like at the end?
you'll see.
It
If it's
doesn't
I mean, you'll see. But remember that one of his swords got fucked up. Shishio's swords too. Remember that. If you remember that fight, Kenshin has his broken completely, but
that was Sojiro's weapon? Oh yeah,
it
that's
was
right.
Shishio's sword. So just know that his sword's fucked right now. Anyways, okay. So that was Kenshin. We'll come out with the new one pretty soon. Hopefully, we'll see the end of the fight.
Nah. It was
We're
coming
out.
out Thanksgiving. I'm not watching it.